Yo everyone, I hope that you're all well. So today I'm going to be doing a review on something I've had for a while now. I've had this for about a month, and it's the Maybelline New Baby Skin Instant Fatigue Blur. So this is part of the whole baby skin range by Maybelline. They've got lip balms. They also have this primer, which I absolutely love. This is the Instant Pore Eraser, and I do use this at the moment, and I have a review on it, so I'll link that below. I still have a cold, so I'm really sorry if I sound weird. The colour that I got this in is in Warm Apricot, and yeah, so it's a strange concept. It says that it's a lightweight water-based blur formula which instantly smooths for even looking tone and texture. Skin looks refreshed and revitalized. Application tip: apply alone or under makeup. So I've tried to do that, both of those things. First time was I wore it to the gym. I don't wear any makeup to the gym. I always put my makeup on afterwards, after I've had a shower and everything. So this time round I decided to wear it to the gym just to add a little bit of extra to see if it would stop me looking like dead, because when I go to the gym I'm normally half asleep. So yeah, so I used this when I went to the gym, and I'll be honest with you, I couldn't tell that much of a difference. It's quite liquidy, and it's almost like a very light lotion that you apply, and it feels really cool. I can kind of smell again, my sense of smell's kind of coming back. It's got a very chemically smell to it, but eventually the smell does kind of go. And this is if you've got more yellow base in your skin tones, and then there is the rose coloured one, which is for people who've got more pink undertones. I didn't really find it did that much to my skin. It did look like I had something on my skin, but apparently this claims to brighten and even your skin tone out. That I didn't really see when applying it with no makeup on top. I kind of looked pretty much the same. It was almost as if, yeah, I'd washed my face, cleansed, toned and moisturized, so my face looked a little bit brighter. So it was almost like I'd just had something on but kind of didn't. So the fact that it says that it instantly smooths for an even looking skin tone and texture, I didn't really find that. I mean, I have got textured skin, as I've mentioned loads of times before, because of spots that I had as a teenager, and the fact that this is water based and this was more silicone based, this kind of fills in your pores a lot more, and this is awesome. Whereas this kind of doesn't do that. It's meant to like even out the skin tone, but even that I felt that it didn't really do. And it says it's meant to make my skin look refreshed and revitalized. Again, I still look like a zombie when I was in the gym. So yeah, so that was my experience with wearing it on its own. Then I had to give it a go, obviously, with makeup. Now, what I chose to do in the first instance was I used my primer. Now, the primer that I used again was the Baby Skin, the Instant Pore Eraser. Then I kind of let that set. Then I used this, and I have been kind of doing this for a little while now. And then I put my foundation on, and I thought that my skin looked really nice and kind of healthy looking, and especially because I've been using my new Dior Skin foundation. Again, I'll put the review below, which gives a really nice natural flawless kind of finish. I felt that this might have helped, but I'm not sure if that was more down to the fact that I was wearing this underneath, which is great, and this just kind of helped it along. So I don't know in my mind whether at the time it was this doing anything, or the fact that my foundation again is so awesome. So what I chose to do instead was one day not wear the primer at all and just place this under the makeup. Now what I noticed was my skin looked a lot more textured, a lot more bumpy. Obviously my pores weren't filled in. I actually looked horrid. I didn't like the way that my foundation looked at all, and I think that this actually made it worse. And even though I'd kind of rubbed it into my skin as you're meant to and let it dry, I almost felt that the areas that I didn't apply it to, my foundation applied nice and smoothly, whereas in this, where this was over my cheek area, the foundation kind of clung to it a little bit more, so my foundation didn't apply as evenly as it normally does. And that is what happened when I used this without any primer. So again, not really positive review on this. if you prefer primers which don't have, I mean, this isn't really a primer, I suppose. It's just meant to kind of blur imperfections, like loads of products claim to do. But to be honest, there are so many out there that are so much better. And I think you're better off kind of getting this as a primer, as a kind of a skin brightener, as opposed to getting this. This kind of mattified my skin slightly, as I mentioned, to the areas where it kind of, the foundation clung to a lot more. And I think it's meant to colour correct as well. Obviously, actually, yeah, it's meant to colour correct because this is a peachy colour and the other one is a more pink colour, and it didn't really do that either, to be honest. As I said, it kind of looked like I had something on my skin. Like, even now if I look at my hand, I can kind of see an almost white palish cast over my skin. So maybe it gave a tiny little bit of colour, but it was so minimal that it was almost just not worth even wearing this at all. I may as well have worn like a tinted moisturiser or put a bit of concealer on. So that's it. I'm going to have to give this a 2 out of 10. It's not great. It's, even the smell is just off-putting. It feels like I'm putting medicine on my face, and generally just quite disappointed with this altogether. And it's a shame because the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser is such a great product. So it's a shame that Maybelline weren't able to follow that through with this one. I mean, I did get this a good couple of weeks ago, so I would say that, and I've actually been putting off doing this review because I really don't like giving negative reviews, but I'm never going to give you guys a fake review. So as much as I've shown pictures of this on Instagram, and a lot of the time, if you're interested in what I am wearing underneath my foundation and the obvious things that I show, like my lipstick and my eyeshadow and stuff, but you're interested in other things that I may be using or trying out, that's the reason why I'm doing a review like this. So Baby Skin Instant Fatigue Blur is a, and I really would not recommend buying this, unfortunately. Some of you may have had some, I don't know, some of you may have had positive experiences with this. I'd be interested to hear why and how. I've just got normal to combination skin. I use different types of foundations, and I'm using a Dior one which I've given really good review on. Again, I'll link that below, and I have been using this with that, but again, I think the fact that the foundation is so good did all the work, and this didn't really do anything. This was just sandwiched in between this and the foundation on top, and I probably won't use it again. I think I've about half used it and I think I've had enough, so I won't be repurchasing it. So that's it for the Baby Skin. Not so good, not such baby skin actually, it's a bit bumpy. Anyway, I hope you enjoy my review, and if you've got any more questions or any comments or any experiences with this, let me know below. I hope that you're all great. I hope that you're all fabulous. It's my birthday tomorrow. I'm so excited, and I haven't got any internet, so I don't actually know when I'm going to be able to put this up, which is really annoying. So anyway, so I'll probably be able to put this up after my birthday, so happy birthday to me in advance. And yeah, other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.